You had to earn that, Fitzy.
Yeah. No, it was, that's the most pleasing part. I think nothing, particularly first half, we're under siege there for a long period of time and lack of possession, lack of field position. But thought our defence today for the whole day was, I feel like Manly one of the best attacking teams in the comp. Ask you plenty of questions. You've got plenty of firepower, so I was most pleased about that.
You have to have a bit of a mentality. You can build your season on defence, and that attack will come execution as it did in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I thought we executed better than last week. Still obviously some work-ons there for that we've got to get better at. But I feel like ethically speaking, when you have a couple of losses, you're not going to pretty your way out of trouble. And I was most pleased that the lads understood the difference between. You have a couple of losses, you got to work even harder and go to the hardest parts of the game and work on the stuff that gets you into the fight in the first place, and then the add-ons will come. But that's what I was most pleased about. They did the hard stuff really well today.
Were you worried that escort could have come back to get you, because it felt like it could be a turning point? It wasn't when Will Kennedy was denied.
Yeah, I wasn't worried because of the way we're playing, but I think it's like. That's a bad call. Like I don't know if I'm allowed to say that anymore. That's like I don't understand that. Like what the very next kick they do exactly the same thing to us. Why is that not a penalty? Because we don't score? Like I don't understand that. But that's not to say that was going to be a decider for us either. We've been working hard enough for that. You get a call like that, you can't let it affect your game. We just got to get back to business. So. And to be fair, by the end of the year, you get some of those and you lose some of those. So it is what it is,
How pleased were you, though, for Will Kennedy today?
Great, yeah, fantastic. He's been building. He's actually in a couple of weeks ago. He's in hospital the night before the game. We played the Bulldogs. He went back to hospital the day after with a nasty infection and still turns up and plays, and stories you don't hear about. So for him, he was a little bit healthier this week. So he's had a strong game, and that's what he's capable of.
Execution-wise out there, Cam, did it, like as the game wore on, did you feel like it was coming together when you got some good ball in the second half?
Yeah, I think we're still not exactly where we want to be with that, but as the coach said before, the way we're going into the contest with the defence and working hard for each other, that's keeping us in games or getting in front of the other team, and then that stuff will the more we play together, we'll work on that and that'll come. But I'm more worried with how hard we're playing, and you can't fault that at the moment.
Adam came off late, had ice on the leg, had to fly in late yesterday. How's he going?
Yeah, he said. I asked him after. He said he felt it early and then kept playing with it. So I'd suggest there's probably some niggle there or something there, but I don't think it's significant. Yeah.
And Stone Street's been pretty handy to step up in that wing role.
Yeah, he's getting better and better. It's a tough place to earn your stripes as a winger in the NRL these days. You got to run into brick walls nearly every time you touch the ball, but then you've also got to finish that, and then you've got to diffuse some area raid. So yeah, he's getting better, Stoney. Definitely. So he's had some pain along the way, and then just found a way to get better. So it's been enjoyed watching it. They're the stories you like, and most enjoyable parts of the job.
And Cam, the conditions out there today are pretty brutal with the heat, a bit different to probably what you guys have been playing with. How did the boys go handling that?
I thought we had a good, addition with that up in North Queensland, and it's not easy, but you still got to work hard in that. And at the start of the game, that first half an hour was, it was a battle, but I think that set the platform for us. So, it's not always going to feel good, and often it doesn't, but it's worth it.
And Craig, you guys have been on the road a fair bit this season. How do you assess your 3-3 start?
We've got a fair bit more to travel to go in the next few weeks, so we enjoy it. It's an opportunity to get away and connect. It's harder on families and etc. But we don't make the draw. We just got to deal with it. And we go to Newcastle next week, so we're excited for that. We'll get away, spend some good time together, and make sure we pay the time back to the families where it's possible. And we enjoy getting on the road together, and we've got a lot more road trips coming yet.
How did you assess the 6 and 7 today?
A lot. I thought they were obviously in a lot of ways a lot better. As far as the way they combined, the way they kicked, I thought a lot of improvements on the detail of their plays, and then there was a couple of moments there probably want to get back, but that's part of the add-on, part of the building combination. But yeah, I thought tricky for the most part. Obviously, everyone is going to focus on the intercepts, but for the most part, was up and about. A couple of great try assists, and that's what he's capable of. But I thought, Nico was on the ball, controlling, orchestrating, calling the shots. I just thought he steered the team around and then ran the ball when he had to run the ball. And then his defence is, he's in a mood. He's getting better, and it's been good to watch him just turn up. And I think he's getting better. Yeah.